Welcome to your reading. Something new is coming in, and I think it's going to put us in a very nice place. Very, very nice place. Okay? Whatever, like anything that's old and outdated, especially juvenile, like this is just pointless. This is not it's not going to be. It's like sometimes you just don't know why this is there. Like, why is this person there? Why are these things happening to me? Why were these things said to me? Why were these discouraging? Especially the negativity. It's like something that we're able to see beyond the negativity, the irritability. I don't even know what to say about. There is some sort of strength that is being accessed, for like internal strength. It's like as soon as I hit the record button the first time, it's like there's a man just went like screaming downstairs, in the premises. They started making construction noises next door. The lift, somebody started operating the lift, and okay, so I switched it off, and then I started it the second time. I went and shut the windows, and I started it the second time, and then it's like I have this itchy feeling crawling all over my body, my face. It's burning. Look at this. It's like somebody is really, really anxious. If you look at all of the people that you've met in your life, like your closest connection, they are just like you, but in a different form. I think up until this point, we've met the people that we're supposed to, the parts of ourselves that we're supposed to literally erase from existence. And that's what is creating all of this anxiety here. If you can hear, this man, this is just obscenely loud man, and this is just literally being done on purpose. This is purposelessly, being done intentionally to create annoyance and disturbance. So there is this energy, there's some sort of unacceptable. There is something that is unacceptable anymore after this point, and why I say it's a portion of you, it's because it's been reflected outwards in the material world, in this distorted manner, in this and it's actually very embarrassing. It's a little cringe, right? And you don't know the core reason for it. This card is of repulsion. You're repulsed by it. The core reason is just simple. There's a portion of your soul which is vibrating at a lower frequency, and it's stuck there, and it kept getting heavier, and it just got stale. That's like a stalemate kind of situation. It's like a stale offer. It's like this is an offer that you can't take anymore, or you can't carry anymore, with you. Whoever is making this offer, if somebody's made an offer in this tunnel to you, and it's felt like you're like, what? You couldn't even acknowledge the fact that the offer was made to you, or it was unbelievable to you that this person is making this offer to you, and the offer was ridiculous. It's all three elements were just unfathomably unbelievable to you, And it's like someone's like sitting there like just appalled. This is appalled, like, you know, you're appalled. You know your ships are coming, the right sort of stuff is coming in, like, you know, the right kind of offer, you know. Look at this ace of pentacles, the right kind of offer somewhere out there. But whatever is being made for you, whatever is being put in front of you, whatever is being put in front of you in recent times, it's like, because it's something is breaking. This is a structure that is being broken down. There's a system, like, you know, there is a system, and a whole world of people are involved in this. It's like, especially those kind of people who will go around, like, go around places, and it's like a worldwide association, like, you know. I don't even know why it's such a big deal. We are supposed to be moving beyond, like, all of these tricks and hacks. Like, somebody is losing some kind of property, somebody is losing a hang of things. There's something that is out of control, and some things that's got to go. Especially the part where people are going around damaging other people's businesses, image, like, you know, these people who go, like, you know, I don't know if you all have noticed this, or if you all see it. I think everybody sees it, and I know everybody knows it very well. Like these people are not fooling anyone. Like, you know, these people are literally not fooling anyone. Okay, so somebody's getting paid to go around to other somebody. There are a lot of people who are hired to go around, or who actually go around, like, you know, if they have a competitive business right next to you, especially a food and beverage, like a place for eating and drinking, sitting around, cafes, restaurants, pubs, bars, nightclubs, like, you know, the competitor will send someone who has absolutely no scruples or values whatsoever to bring that establishment down. And they will do things like add things in the food, go there, like, you know, add things in the food, like, and it could be just, we've had this happen to us in a place. Look at that, add things to the food and water. Six of Cups. It's happened in the past. It's something from the past, and whatever's being built, let's say, like, organizations, these the seedy underbelly of our world, like, you know, imagine, like, there are companies and organizations which are, you know, supposed to be marketing firms. They are operating, they claim to be doing marketing and promotions, but at the same time, let's say that they do legitimately do marketing and promotions, but at the same time, there is a department, or they also hire a bunch of people within those companies. Doesn't have to be like marketing and advertising companies only. It's just like, let's say there is a company that provides all sorts of services, you know, outsourcing services, right? Outsourcing services, like it's a thing in your local community, right? Outsourcing services, right? Worldwide, global outsourcing services, and they it's like they go, one part of the service that they provide is, if, let's say, X company wants to get rid of company T here, that's right next to them, for various reasons. Then they go and hire this company and their services to go and add something in the food and water. Especially I'm talking about adding things in food and water. Look at that. And now what has happened is like, well, it's a thing all around the world, right? A lot of money was put into this, like, this is unhealthy, toxic competition. So if the reason why it's coming up to be healed, because there was possibly a time when this came about, this need for came about within you in this lifetime or a former lifetime, and the arrangement was just made, like, the arrangement was just made, and it was showcased to you, it was shown to you, displayed to you on how or what would the consequences be of such first and foremost need to bring another person down, to actually taking action on bringing another person down, and third, how will it look like in terms of money, in terms of what happens to the people who are involved in that activity, or people who build a career in that activity, so, and who are also a courier, like a messenger, okay, like an in between, like an agent, all right. So basically you'll find people who train some people who to go around to their businesses, how to do it, how would they like it to be done, okay. So that is something we're healing. We're really healing that. That is the main thing that we're healing, because a lot of money was definitely lost in this. We have the Five of Pentacles here, and there is no funding available now, like, in the world for this anymore. So now people who are able to train other people to do these things are just lost, they're stuck in limbo, Four of Swords, and they're kind of being sent away to like a correctional facility, okay, correctional facility, and some sort of foundation, some sort of organization has funded this. There is possibly a women's association, like, a charitable organization, a very old one, like, it's been around since a lot of time. I'm getting, like, could be 1600s or to 1800s. They were very active during the they started possibly during the 1600s, and then they were very active suddenly in the 1800s, and then for like till now they were not active, okay. But like they are coming together, they're celebrating a milestone. This is after a lot of patience. So after a lot of patience that that we have gotten, like, this is what I'm hearing from this organization of women. It's called to be like, older women who are like historians, theologians. This could, oh, okay, no, but no, I didn't see roses anywhere. yeah, they could be historians, theologians, could be part of some sort of society where for ancient that researches ancient languages, okay, ancient languages, child rearing, like how to basically like, doulas or midwives, midwifery, that kind of a thing, something about taking care of children at home. So this could be like a association of nannies, au pairs, or this institution, this organization of women, philanthropists. Yeah, that is the word I'm looking for. So they have become philanthropists, but like through the ages, they learn. What I'm trying to say is, like, there is this organization built by women, and we know that it exists. Okay, of all the things that women have been responsible for, taking care of children, taking care of women who are pregnant, okay, what to teach children at an early age. Also, history and civilization is what I am getting. Like, they are time and again, they have had to come forth and tell us what is the way forward. So these could be like seers, women who can refer historical data and know where it's going to go further, where our species is being led. Something about these organizations, it could be multiple organizations, these could be like the collective of the feminine. Doesn't even have to be women, okay, only women. This could be men as well. So these organizations who are involved in the well-being, especially at times of when we have to go into a new direction, it's like something new is being formed. Okay, at those times, something happens within, something activates this organization, and that sort of activation is happening, and it's going to show up somewhere around Aquarius season. Okay, somewhere around Aquarius season. So there's a little bit of patience. I mean, you're at the end of the road of that, a little bit of patience, because the funding on all of these activities, these sinister activities, these weird activities, these baseless offers, these baseless conversations, they're just like a consequence. There's just like a residue. It's a residual. Right now, whatever we're going through is a residual of the scenario that I explained to you, people being trained to go and create disorder and disharmony, and they're kind of stuck there, they're kind of stuck there. And the reason why these souls came about is for us to witness a portion of ourselves that we can not connect with. Okay, we cannot connect with, and we should be able to make peace with it, so that we can make peace with it, that this is something that we can absolutely cannot connect with. All right, and So like I used to work in a pub in London, okay, and there was just one day, very very busy night, and it was quite late as well, and we were basically serving the last meals or last order. I don't think so, but yeah, but it was peak time or whatever. It was very busy, and can't tell exactly what time it was around, but it was definitely dark, okay. So like I put plates, or I mean, I took the orders, I brought the orders out, and I served the table. I put the plates in order. It was very fast, very quick, and this particular table was booked by somebody from a competitive. No, we never looked at them as competition. We just knew that they exist, and they were trying to bring about some sort of a different type of theme. So we were an old Victorian pub, and they boast to be like a very new, flashy pub, right? So we were old school, they were very new, like, modern, flashy sort of thing. And I had actually gone there for an interview first, and they didn't select me, but then I got picked up at this, and obviously that was the best, that was the best outcome. And so the person sitting at this table would also say that, oh, you working here is so good. He was always so, he would praise us quite a bit. He was so fond of us, like, at least he said that. And suddenly at that table, like, of 5 minutes afterwards, like, he comes over to me and he says, I found a sink plug in the mussels. And in the heat of the moment, there was I got upset, and I went to the kitchen. My bosses were upset, and then he said, no, the waitress couldn't have known because it was buried, because he got really worried. And I just knew it. I just knew it in that moment that it was to, first of all, see us fight amongst each other, to create a fight amongst the people who worked there. And we were a very small team, and it was so that one, at least the core team, gets fired. And the decision was made to let go of the chef, because obviously the origin of the problem was there. It came from the kitchen, because it was a kitchen sink plug. But a couple of days afterwards, I actually went and told them that I went into the kitchen later on, and the chef showed me the original sink plug that was there. So by 23, it's literally, somebody put that in the food. Somebody put that in the food on purpose. I was quite young at that time, and it was an eye-opener, but I sort of was like, okay, it's a one-off incident, but as I've grown older and with the experiences that I have had personally, this is what people indulge in. And from 2020 to 2023, I've noticed that these people initially, they might have been pumped up with a lot of resources to go and sort of destroy other people's businesses. But now 2023, that money's run out. You can't, the funding for destruction will always run out. You can't, they will always say, even if there's a bunch of buildings here which are you go to a very very far place and you see some abandoned homes and houses, and first thing, like, I know this for a fact, they will say try to build on top of the structures that are already existing. Tearing something down, the funding is like, but somebody has been consistently, money is being put consistently in tearing something down, like, in the past. And so, but it's run out, it's completely run out, and that is what we are celebrating right now, or this is what is in the air. Like, this is what everybody is rejoicing, that it is finally over. 13 years after that pub incident, 13 years after that pub incident, we still tested the waters, and my boss put up a post on Instagram, say just a picture of the pub, and then I said, oh, wow, what lovely memories have come in. This person has not only left that competitive pub, but started a new pub, and out of all the 35 comments, there were so many people who were talking about, we miss your pub, we miss you, this and good memories. This person still insisted on bringing up that subject, and my boss has gone on to really has taken leaps and bounds in his career, is doing really well, okay? And it's just now this is just going to come up to review, so it's like we're done with this chapter. It's a very we might be feeling like, hey, it's unfair that this is going on with us in our generation, because hell, like, we're ready to move forward, we're ready to create, we're ready to build on good things. And that used to be my main problem, that it was not about having to work really hard at a pub, and in a few other places as well, to get the work experience requirement that I needed for my degree, which was chartered accountancy. And it was all very hectic. It wasn't even about the fact that I was living in London and things like that at that point. It was just about, like, we're unable to see the right sort of opportunities that are coming in for us, or the right sort of opportunities are not coming in. We're constantly having to reject, like, we are in rejection mode right now. And once that comes to an end, like, the offers are coming in left, right, center. Offers are coming in left, right, center, from everywhere, like, all over the place. And but we sort of have we know in hindsight, like, in hindsight, with the Six of Cups, like, in hindsight, we know if we give any bit of energy to this, attention to this, reaction to this, it's going to be it's all going to blow up. Like, we kind of know, like, in hindsight, with our experiences, we've grown based upon our experiences. So it's like all of these opportunities that are coming in are just like residue of that structure having completely broken down. And the happiness that you're feeling is, in spite of not getting the right offers, in spite of it still being a little weird and bizarre, like, you're still happy, you're still able to celebrate, like, every day. It's because that it's finally over, and you're going to celebrate. Well, so this is what I have for you today in the just for the general report, energy check sort of a thing. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.